Hey guys, what's up? Sitting behind me is my 1979 Toyota pickup. It's got 138,000 miles on it, the original 20-arm motor, and a manual 5-speed. This truck came into my life probably around 10 years ago. I always wanted a truck in order to go to the mud bogs. Tank was running his big Chevy at the time, and I wanted something to drive through the bogs myself. We were at a swap meet one year, probably around 10 years ago. We had a whole bunch of tires that we were selling that were all used, and somebody wanted to trade the tires for this truck. It had a clean title, so we did the trade. We brought it back to the shop. We had to do some adjustments to the carburetor to get it running. We put the lift springs on it and went straight to the mud bogs. As you will see in the videos and the pictures, I ran the truck through a couple of mud bogs. We got it running maybe about 2 years ago. I think, no, it was actually longer than 2 years ago. I don't remember, but the last time I ran, it might have been 5 years ago. There's a little video of that, me playing out at the dumps with him, and then he hasn't ran again since. So after we closed shop, I brought him back here to my personal home, and he's been sitting on a tarp outside, and it's time for him to basically bring him inside. Since I've been on trail, it was something I was going to do when I got back from trail. So since I'm home on trail right now, which when I say trail, for those of you who have not watched, the Appalachian Trail, I was hiking and I had to come off for medical reasons. But anyway, while I'm here and I'm waiting for my doctor's appointments, I figured that let me get him out of the grass and get him inside where he's safe and sound from all this rain and no more rust. And my son is staying with us right now, so he is going to help me get some body work done on him and try to save him. And then maybe when I get back from trail, I will do what needs to be done to the carburetor, get some fresh fuel in him, and we'll start him up. And later on in the future, there'll be more videos of him out there playing. One of my plans is to go back into the mud bog with him, or at least take him somewhere off-roading. But anyway, for now, he's in the garage, he's safe, he's wasp free, as you will see in the videos. It was awful, and we're going to get started on him. Well, yeah, I mean, that's basically what we're going to be doing. He's in here, and we're going to get started on the body work. But anyway, just wanted to give you a little rundown about the truck, and there's some photos of the original look to what he looked like with some of the little tiny work we did, and then of course there's video of my run at the mud bog with him. Oh, and the Wasp. There's definitely video of the Wasp. Also, if anybody is interested in the area of North Carolina and would like some tint done, or ceramic coating, or, oh, I don't remember. He's gonna get mad at me. Hold on, let me go walk over. He's playing a video game in the garage. Hold on. I told him I was gonna remember, and I forgot. Sugar. All right. Say that again, because I thought I got it right. So it's tint repair.
Paint correction.
It's tint, paint correction, and ceramic coating. That's what he does. So yeah, if anybody is in the North Carolina area and needs any of that done, you can comment below, and I will make sure that I get you in contact with him. He's doing a pretty good job. I mean, he keeps our Expedition clean. He's also done my Dodge where I can see my face through it. My Dodge is an '04. And he actually started doing my husband's Fox body. So you take a look at that. This thing was not shiny. But yeah, he's doing really good. So, especially, he went to school for it also. But anyway, yes, you can use some side jobs. So if anybody out there wants some detailing or any of the stuff that I just mentioned, because yet again, I swear I'm going to be 50 here in 2 weeks because it's showing. I'm forgetting already. But yeah, if anybody wants to get any of that work done, comment below and I will definitely put you in touch with him. And I don't know, maybe you can get a couple of side jobs. But that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the videos that you're about to watch and look at the pictures. And like I said, keep on following me because I'm getting back on trail here soon. And if you're interested in the truck and the Jeep stuff, then go ahead and watch these videos. If you're interested in my hike videos, be sure to follow me on my hikes. All right, well, enjoy the videos and pictures. Alright, so I am picking up all this tarp because the wasps have been having a field day. Especially on MeMonsta. I'm dodging them. They're really bad. They're in his front bumper and stuff. But for sure, they're in his rear bumper. So let me see if I can... They're gone. Where'd they go?
Oh, they're in there.
Oh, I can't see them right now.
They're coming out.
Oh, there they are. They're right there. There's tons of them right there in that little square. Tons of them. So the plan is to spray the wasp spray. Literally, there was like 20 of them. Spray the wasp spray, run, and then I'm gonna set off a bomb inside him, so I can bring him inside. They're pretty bad, but they're swarming all around him. Okay, so we pulled MeMonsta around, and we're going to put him here in the garage. But first, my son is going to power wash the heck out of him. There's a couple of dead wasps on him, and also there was like 1 or 2 lingering around, but hopefully when we pulled him around the building, they vacated him. So it looks like the spray and bombing worked. Do need to open the engine compartment, but we'll let him spray it with water first and see what happens. But yeah, he's gonna make a home inside next to my Jeep, and we're gonna start doing some rust sanding, and I don't even know. That's Michael's job. He's gonna do all that, my son. He's good at what he does. But yeah, so I'm working on the trailer pad today. Got all the tarp up. There's still wasps lingering around here, picking up the dirt, and I don't know where they're going, as long as they don't go on my building. So yeah, I'm cleaning up the edging, if you want to see what I'm doing. That. I'm doing edging, bringing the concrete back to life. Since I've been gone, it overgrew a little bit. Everything got pretty nasty. But yeah, and then we're gonna bring him inside. In he goes, safe and sound, where he belongs with all the other antique stuff. All right, let's see what happens. All right, we're gonna see if anything comes out of here. Let's see. Let's see if we have to run and scream. You all, by the way, what he's using, this is the tiny portable chemical guys little power washer. Kind of neat thing. It's got some power to it. It's super light. We do have the big power washer, but this is way easier than putting fuel in the big one and starting it up. This one's electric. It's small, compact. But so far, I don't see any wasps. I think we're gonna be okay. We do have to pump that engine compartment though, but we did set a bomb off, so if there was anything in the engine compartment, it should have vacated the truck. And he's sexy though, he's so cute. You can see, when we first got him, he stenciled his name on him, MeMonsta. He's named after my pitbull, Monsta, who passed away a couple of years ago. But yeah, and the whole A at the end of MeMonsta is the way I speak, because I don't say monster with an R at the end of it. Monster, I say Monsta. So, kind of cute. But yeah, and he got one of the OG Get Ugly stickers on him. He's slowly peeling off.
So much mud in your rails. Like 3 wasp holes just came out of it.
Yeah, I think that's where they nested, in the grill and the rails. There's still mud dripping off of him from the mudbog. But yeah, it seems he's knocking the nest out, so that's working. Good luck getting the one out of the grill. Is there another one?
No, but look how much mud is in your shoe.
I know there's mud in it. Because the only place he's ever been is in the mud. Mudding, Michael. Mud bogs. Mudding. I mean, that's what happens when you have a mud truck, right? Although, these are just roller tires that we had. These aren't the tires that he runs with. Or ran with, I should say. He hasn't run in a long time. So, it's been quite a few years he's been sitting. But I'll put a video of him running through the mud bog. Yeah. So, we'll see. See what happens. Alright, I'm going to let him clean now. I think he's safe from Wasp. Alright, current situation. We found some more. I don't know. He just hit the frame on the driver's side and they're crawling. They're dying now because we just sprayed them, but I don't know if I can get them. Let me see if I zoom in if I can get them. You see, they're on the floor dying. There's a whole bunch of them. See them dying? Yep. Oh, there's one there. He's fidgeting. Let me try to keep the camera still. He's in the grass, moving around. Really, that's as far as I can zoom in, and I'm not getting any closer. But he's in the grass fidgeting, so we just sprayed some more wasp spray, and we're gonna let him sit for a second. Apparently, they went into all these holes on the frame while I was gone hiking. They really enjoyed themselves the start of the season. Oh, there's one right there. He's close. Look at him. They are angry. Angry beavers right now. Look at him. He's not gonna survive because we sprayed well. So I feel bad, but listen, we can't be having you. So we're gonna let it sit for a minute again, and come back to it in a minute and hose again. So definitely somewhere in the back of this frame there was another nest. I guess we didn't see that one. It must have been deep in, but they definitely went into the holes of the frame. All right, we'll give them a little bit. All right, there's still like one or two lingering. I'm not getting close. Michael's using the power washer as a weapon right now. Whatever's left is pretty damn angry. I'm telling you, you do not mess with wasps, that's for sure. You do not want to mess with wasps. There are some angry little insects. But, I mean, there is a lot of mud left in them, so. Like I said, he's been sitting for quite a while, so. I was hoping to get him on video running, but I can't get the phone quick enough. It's kind of funny. Because he's just like, F you with the power washer. Kind of funny. Let me show you all the mud that's coming out of the frame. Not bad, considering I haven't cleaned them in years. All that mud. I'm sure the wasps had a field day using that mud as nest. I don't know. I really think the tarp, while I was gone, and all the water, there was some sand in that area, and I think that's why they nested, but yeah. Anywho, I don't see anything else. I mean, there's like one or two, but I think that's just because they're flying back. The ones that survived are coming back to where their nest was, but I think we got it all. I mean, he pretty much had the power washer in all the holes of the frame, so I think we're safe now. The biggest thing is going to be when we open the engine compartment, because there is that nest in the grill, so hopefully they're not up in the engine compartment. Hopefully the bomb worked. Oh, there's one. There's one. He keeps coming back. I'm going to get the spray and kill him so he stops coming back. Go away. Yeah, they're just coming back. So hopefully once he's inside, we won't have this issue again. All right, so the engine bomb worked because look at that one there. That is a big nest. Look at that one. We knocked the one off the grill, but they were all up in this. Good Lord. That's awful. But we did get the one down in the grill. It's lower now, so we'll have to pull that honeycomb out, or whatever the heck you call a wasp nest. All right, we're gonna keep on cleaning. Gross. Okay, so he's using this stuff right now in this bottle. I do have some before pictures. He's trying to get some of the surface rust off out here before we move him in. It's called iron remover. This is what he uses. And it got a whole lot of the surface rust off just by doing just a little spray and a quick brushing with a brush. Now, he did want me to tell everybody, I'm getting wet. He did want me to tell everybody that he would never use a brush like that and roughly scuff up anybody's vehicle. But because we're not too concerned about scratches, we're just gonna try to get majority of the surface rust off. So, but it didn't scratch him, and if it did, I wouldn't even know. So, yeah. But yeah, I definitely have some before pictures. I don't have before pictures. No, I might have one or two. If not, I'll screenshot the videos. This way you can see. It got a lot of the surface rust off, so it's not like it's whatever. But I sort of like the little bit of rust. I mean, we've been thinking about just clear coating it as is and leaving them and just putting a clear coat on them. My husband mentioned something about a roll-on clear coat that he saw on another YouTube video, and we were curious about it, so we may give it a try and just leave him as is. I mean, I sort of like the way he looks as is. He's old, so you know, maybe that's what we'll do, because I like him this way. He's about to spray this side, so let's see if we can do a little before and after. See, this stuff runs purple coming down, taking that surface rust off. So let's see. This is a before, and let's see what it looks like after. We'll see how much surface rust there is. I guess I have to buy him a new bottle. He's almost out. A whole bottle on poor MeMonsta. Anyway, but let's see what happens when he washes. This is the before. You see all that rust running down it right now. That's all surface rust, he says, that's coming off of it. So, he's just doing a quick brushing.
Never do this in your life, you scratch your.
Never ever, he said, do this on your vehicle. Not like this, ever. That's what he said. Yeah, that's decal's sort of what, over 30 years old? Maybe 40? I'd have to calculate the math. Well, it's easy to calculate the math because I'm going to be 50 and I was born in 75. And the truck is 79, so it's definitely over 40 years old. Very easy to do the math on that. So, anyway, look at that. See that? Here you go. Look. A lot of the rust, orange, is coming off of him as he scrapes him. So, let's wait to see what happens with the hose. Alright, so with a quick spray of that iron stuff, the iron remover, a quick little scrub, very quick little scrub, you can tell that a lot of that surface rust came off of him. So, pretty good stuff if you have to get some surface rust. What is it called? Iron remover by who?
Iron remover. There's plenty of different brands. That one is Adams.
Alright, he uses Adams. He said there's plenty of different brands. Iron remover. But yeah, it did pretty good. I mean, he literally just did one scrub over, nothing major. So, alright. I moved my Jeep over. The goal is to get him in the garage so the wasps stop coming back to him. So far we haven't seen any more, so I don't think they like his spray. He's cleaning the wheels with a flat tire. These tires are trash. They're trash. I don't know. I bet you someone would run them. They still got pretty good tread on them. This one's bald, but I bet you there's someone out there that needs some 35-inch tires that would slap these on something. But yeah, these 35-inch tires are gonna come off them, and I'm gonna find some 33s. And this way, he's a little smaller in the ground, in the garage, and these ugly, looks like the rear are bald. The rear are really bald, but the front, this one's got a whole lot of tread I left on it.
Got a flat tire.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'll find some tires for him. Yeah, so he's about done spraying, and then everything else you can do inside and vacuuming out. His cab is pretty rough because, well, his cab is rough because I haven't done anything to him but run him through a mud bog. So I don't even know if that door opens, to tell you the truth. The other door opens, but I'll show you. The cab is pretty rough. I mean, like I said, we got this on a trailer with some tires. So that's it. We threw a seat in it so we could drive it and I could take it through the mud bog. But it was the bed was in pretty bad shape, so we had gotten a fuel cell to put in it and took the fuel tank off, and the tailgate was really bad, so we had cut the bed like this, and then needed to weld on a recovery point, so if you get stuck in the mud bogs, they can get you out. But yeah, I'm gonna lift up this vinyl, get the dirt out of it, and I know there's some rust under there for sure. You can see we do make floor pans that can be inserted in here. Cut the old ones out and try to save it a little bit, but we'll see. Get it inside first. The headline is pretty dirty. But yeah, I mean, otherwise, I think for over 40 years old and not being taken care of and just sitting, and only ran a couple of times since we've had him over the 10 years, I think he looks pretty good. I don't know. All right. All right, so he had his bath, and we just got the power washer away. You don't see any wasp moving around, which is a good thing. We are about to hook him back up to the Expedition and get him over to the garage door so we can get him inside the garage and give him a good shop vacuum in the cab and start nitpicking away. Michael wants to play around on the body, so it'll give him something to do. But yeah, I mean, just a quick spray and some of that iron remover, and a whole lot of that surface rust came off. Like I said, he has been sitting for a very, very, very long time. But we made sure there's no wasp nest. We cleaned out the engine compartment, and I think he's good to bring inside. So, no more wasp. You'll be safe. All right. Okay, so I used Drifty and I got MeMonsta where he belongs. We use these cool little car dollies. You just put them under the tire, jack them up. It lifts the tires off the ground so you can just spin it around and do what you want. So he is parked. He's gonna sit for today. I have other things I need to do, but I can pull him forward and work on him whenever I get my son out here to make a list with me. He came out pretty clean considering all the mud that was on him. I will post my first mud bog run with him, so you can watch that video. And there's a couple of pictures from when we first got him. So yeah, enjoy the videos, and thanks for watching. We'll talk to y'all later. I got things to do. Goodbye.
All right, the power's ready. We got Gina in MeMonsta. Oh, come on. Come on, come on.
Now go.